All right, we're up here at Mabry Mill here,
Thank you.
checking it out.
Thank you so much.
And over here is the wheel. Yeah, it's pretty good day. All these trees and everything is turning. Well, you don't see many trees up here turn, but over here are.
You gotta have a very long arm.
They turning, yeah. And it's pretty. They got good food up here too.
Did you have it on self?
Yes, it's on.
Y'all won't be on TV? My YouTube channel. It's not. I'll have to get hit. I'm gonna move turned on.
Permission over there.
All right,
Rich, we can take a home with some beans.
all right. This is on a Friday, about 2 o'clock, and
He's always telling me, what do you
it's
cooking? I'm hungry.
leaves
Got some
turning
beans.
all
So
up
I
here.
fixed this big old meal last night.
Yeah.
Country meal. And I texted him, I said, are you hungry? He said, no. I said, well, you missed out on the beans today. So I'll call you.
And there's a whole lot of people up here too. I wouldn't have thought it would have been during a week like this, but it is.
Have I stepped in something?
And this is the crew that we'll rip today, Kathy and Tony.
You need to fix them up.
People everywhere up here.
Stick them in the freezer.
That's right. Let's walk around. Cornbread.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's the wheel. Wheel to turn the wheel. We're inside of some kind of place here now. I don't know where we're at.
Yes.
I think this might be where they used to do the grind in it. And right here is a wheel, and it's got water. Tell me how long I've been up here turning like that. Look at that. Big wheel. Big wheel keeps on moving, rolling, something else. All right. What you got in there?
I don't know. Look and
Is it a
see.
mouse in here? I don't see none. What about in here? There was a mouse in here one time, but I don't believe he is now. This is some kind of wheel right here. I ain't sure what it does. Grinding stone where you sharpen your axe and pocket knives and all of that.
What is this?
And this
It's like a
is,
bellow of some type.
this looks like a hammer. If a woman gets out of line, you just hit her over the head.
No, that's not right. Look at this.
That ain't what that is.
Look at, you better step. Look over there.
What is that?
It's
That's
a
that.
replica.
Oh, it's a replica of the mill. Okay, yeah. This is tongue and groove joiner right here. Okay.
Feel a stone.
Yeah, some kind of rock too. That's a grinding rock.
You can't lift that up. Feel this, Tony.
Let me look over the hillside here. And this is outside, looking outside the window. Right up here is a restaurant.
That is the roofing. This
It
piece
is.
of wood.
This roof might need to put another roof on that. It look like it's been out 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And we're getting back over here at this pond. I think it might be some tadpoles in there. I don't know whether they're fish or not. Does anybody know what tadpoles are? Do leave me a comment. All right.
And they were baking bread in it, and it was about 8 feet, and they were pulling. I was hoping to see that again, and we got there, and they said, "Oh, everything's baked in town by local bakers."
This is Mabry Mill Defense. And this place up here's got everything. They got a whiskey still. I didn't know they had that. Didn't know they knew what whiskey was. But look over here. Here is there's a copper pipe. I don't see the barrel done fell apart. Look at that. Well, they made whiskey up here back in the days. The moonshine, the revenues, and all of them probably come running through these woods. This is a whiskey still, better known as moonshine, white lightning, old something. Well. That's just something else. Look at that. All righty. All right, right here some trees, got some vice niches on them. I bet they've been here 2 or 3 years. That might be beech trees. You can carve that name real good in these old beech trees. Because I got one at our old house like that. So that way you tell everybody who you love and all that, and who you hate. Yeah, RM loves MM. Okay. Well, we found a woolly caterpillar. And they say it's gonna be a rough winter when you see one of them boogers right there. See, if he's orange like that and moving around, and if he ain't on crutches, I mean, we're gonna have a rough winter. I mean, it's just gonna be a bad, y'all just keep that in mind. He's going over to the side. And another thing, remember persimmons, if the seed in the middle of them looks like a spoon, you're gonna get a lot of snow. This is information for some people out here. If y'all got other ideas, you can leave me a comment, but where'd that little woolly bully go at?
Under the bridge.
Woolly bully under the ridge. He's over here, down in here, but you can't see him. He's trying to hide, get out. It's gonna be a rough winter. Cause I seen a woolly. Take it from Roger Moore. It'll be a rough winter. Tony gonna tell you what this machine does right here. This is Tony,
right.
Brother Tony over here.
Hey, I'm going to talk about molasses for a minute. When I've
Okay,
been up here-
molasses, here we go.
Yeah, so the horse or the mule is tied to this yoke right there, and he walks in a circle. And then when he walks, he turns these metal gear-looking things, and you put the sugar cane, feed it in there, and it gets crushed.
Right.
And then they would have troughs to catch the juice, and the juice would run over fires, and it would start out green. And then it would, as it cooked on these little, almost look like gutters, it would cook. And finally, when it got to its final spot, it was that sorghum molasses, and it would get browner and browner.
So that's molasses.
And I used to love to come up here and see that.
Oh, they made it right there?
They made it right here, and this too was part of it. This was where it was in a pan, and there was a fire underneath that pan heating it up. And I believe the more you cook it, the darker it gets.
Right. Now I'm being educated today, man. I didn't know. I thought this was just things just sitting here for everybody to look at.
Makes
I didn't know.
You want to go buy a jar of molasses and make some biscuits.
Buy me some molasses. Here's a little pond. I don't know if there's any fish in there or not, but look at it. It's pretty. Up here is the colored trees. This is what the Appalachian houses look like. See right here? This is an Appalachian house. Back yonder in the days. Had a bar across the door. Keep animals out. There's Appalachian houses. This is a bark mill, whatever a bark mill is. A bark mill, you mean like bark on trees or whatever? A bark mill. There's what it tells you it does and all of that. And here's Lover's Leaf Mountain. Oh, the leaves are pretty up here. Oh yeah. All different colors. side is brown. And over here, this is pretty over here. Alrighty. And here is the trees, all different colors. Gold, green, red, orange, pink, blue. This is all.
There's a yellow one. Oh, here it is.
That's what it looks like up here where we at. This is what it looks like. All right. Let's see what it looks like. And
I see it.
I think that was it, I think.
So one of the Beverly Hillbillies told us that if you cut this and it looks like a spoon inside, and that just looks like a couple of pits. So we cut it this way that time, so let's try something different. We cut it this way.
That's cutting into the seed. Or
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
But if it looks like a spoon, say you're gonna have a bad winter, a lot of snows, and it'll be real bad. That's what we're trying to figure out. Yeah.
Well, I can't, I'm cutting seeds, so let's try this one. Roger and I each ate a couple
Yeah.
that had fallen to the ground and they were sweet. They were good.
Now, what is that? Does that look like a spoon to y'all?
No?
Molly?
It looks like it's rotten.
I don't see a seed. Where's the seed?
That's the
There's
seed.
1, 2, and I think there's 2 more
2 more what?
seeds. Well, let's see. Let's find out. So how many seeds is in this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seeds.
And I'm gonna say this. Look at that. That looks like a spoon right there. See right there? That looks like a spoon. See, see a big spoon in that right there? I mean, and that means it's gonna be bad weather. A lot of snows this year. That's what
Yeah,
the.
that's all right.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a spoon right there. What we're gonna say it does, so you know, it's gonna be a bad winter, y'all. Take my word. Persimmon says it's gonna be bad weather,
Yeah.
and I seen a woolly worm today too. So that's 2 things saying up. It's gonna be a bad winter. So y'all just get your boots on, and then
Get your stocking caps.
stocking cap, yeah, and gloves, and
yeah.
thermal underwear and all that, and we're gonna. It's gonna be bad, cause these cinnamons, they look like a little bit of spoons inside. We done cut off about 10 or 12, and all of them look like spoons. Well, that ain't got
no seed.
Ain't no seeds in that one. That's a bad sign too. That means it's really gonna be bad. ain't no seed in that. You better watch out.
There's nothing gonna be left to eat this winter except persimmons.
That's right. That's right. It'll have to snow here in November. But it's gonna be a bad one of y'all. So you heard it first on Glapping with the Moors. Okay. Subscribe to my channel. All right. Glapping Moors at oceanlex.com. And what's up? This is Brother Tony. He's the head chief of all this stuff. All righty. This is a week of cutting off here.
Hope you enjoyed our video. Please help us grow our channel by hitting the subscribe button, the notification bell, and leave us a comment. And remember, subscribing is free to you. God bless you.